All right. Hello, everyone. How's it
Hello.
going? Hold on, since I watch my stream, I have to refresh and then mute it. Hello, everyone. There we go. Okay. We're good now. Hi. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the third day of Camp Nanowrimo and my third live stream. So I have, as you can see, 3 co-hosts with me. So I'll go around and we'll start with Shannon that way. I don't know. Shannon, and then we'll go around.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Shannon. I write under the pen name SC Houston, and you can find my YouTube channel under the same name of SC Houston. I write young adult fantasy, Clash of Goddesses series, with the final book coming out in June. I'm really excited about that. And then at the moment, we are also looking for people to sign up as guest speakers and speakers for the first AuthorTube writing conference, the AWC, which is going to kick off in July. So if you're interested in participating and having a presentation for the writing and or publishing community, you can find the introduction to the AWC on my channel and the links to the forms in the box below.
Yay, that's going to be exciting. Hi, I'm Barrett Laurie. Over on my channel, I write I talk about my journey to traditional publishing, where I write stories about ordinary queer kids living extraordinary lives. And I also host Critique Group Live every second Thursday of the month, and usually a weekly chat show. But through April, I'm going to do writing sprints on Mondays during my normal time. So if you want to come over and help me finish my story, I'm in the third act now. Come hang out on Mondays at 1. And next, Haley, who I'm so excited to finally stream with. First time.
Yes. Hello. So my name is Haley. My channel is Haley Writes, as it says in I was like, where am I pointing? Right here. And my dog Tulip is joining us here, at least for the first part. We'll see if she stays. It's always kind of up in the air. But basically, I do 3 days a week writing sprints on my channel, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Central Time. That's what I've been doing for a while. I also do writing vlogs, so I haven't posted one in a while. And that is also because I got a new phone, and my last clip for a video I was working on will not upload for some reason.
Oh.
And so I'm just like, I just really want to get it done, but it's a struggle. So I need to figure out how to transfer it to my computer, because it's an Apple phone and a PC laptop. So it's always kind of tricky with that kind of stuff. So that's why I haven't posted a vlog in a hot minute, but they should start coming back kind of soon. I'm going to try to do a few vlogs here and there throughout Camp Nanowrimo as well, in addition to the writing sprints and joining on other channels and trying to do more collabs and just meet more peeps in the community. So I'm really excited to be here.
Yay. Well, happy to have you. My name is Morgan Lee. This is my channel, of course. If you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button, because I'm so close to 500. And I really want to get to 500. So yeah, what is everybody working on today? Are you doing, I'm pretty sure everybody's doing camp here, but let us know in the comments as well what you're working on today. So what are you guys working on?
Revising my third book,
which you just finished.
Yes.
That's super exciting. I've been writing early in the mornings when I have time to shut everybody up and off. So I got 1,800 words this morning. So I really want to finish this chapter, probably another 200-300 words to wrap it up. So that's my goal. And then I'm going to do some non-writing stuff like this real estate nonsense. But I'm going to hang out with y'all and stay sane with you.
Thanks. Always a good plan to stay sane. I'm going to be working on the rewrite of my book, A Dance of Shadows. So I am currently in chapter 9. I've not done anything yet today because I was driving home from visiting my mom and my friend who had a bridal shower yesterday. So I was visiting them, and they live about 2 hours away from me. So I drove back this morning, and I got back within 30 minutes of this stream. So here we are. So I'll probably go through my Scrivener a little bit and catch up on, but I would really love to finish up chapter 9 because I'm writing a brand new scene to try to transition in the middle of the chapter to the last scene. So a lot of just transitional nitty-gritty kind of stuff after I finish the new scene. So hopefully I can get that done today. We'll see.
Good. What genre are you writing?
I am writing. It's mostly fantasy, but it kind of tilts the balance a little bit between magical realism and dystopian. Sorry, I call it a dystopian fantasy because it's kind of like on the verge a little bit. Yeah. So it's kind of, and then for like age range, it's kind of new adult to adult. It like depends because I have two characters who are teens. One's 14, one's 17. And then my other three characters that I write perspectives from are adults. So it's kind of, it's hard to categorize a little bit, but I'm enjoying the process. It's going on 6 years this upcoming July. So it's kind of crazy.
Okay. Nice. Sounds interesting. Okay, let's check out the comments and see who's here. Gwenna was here pretty early, so hello. Thank you for hanging out. Winner for being first. Shannon made friends with the like button. Cool Gamers here. Hello. Jenna writes romance. Hello. Richard is here. Hello. How are you? Let's see. And there's Barrett in the comments.
Jenna writes romance.
I love that name.
Oh, there is an echo. How do you say this name? Is it cyanide?
Cyanide, right? Like the poison?
Right? Okay.
Is that right? I don't know. I'm loving the screen name.
Hello. Alexandra is here. Hello. This Radiant Life.
Oh, I still haven't checked Instagram, by the way, so sorry if you messaged me. Oh, good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I will be tomorrow. I mean, well, I guess I'm here now, so
We're back.
so yes. Yes, I know, right? It's so cute. Looking regal.
My dogs are a constant on my channel.
I love it.
He's just chilling back there.
I know.
Yeah, my dog. Well, he's down here actually, being quiet for once. Oh no, he's up.
The Riddler.
Michael's here. Hello. Let's see. I'm here to cause chaos.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Renee's here. Hello. And also polish, edit some chapters of my novel I want to query. Nice. Hope to move forward with my current chapter, maybe start a new one if my neighbors aren't too loud.
Fingers crossed.
Instead of working on my novels, I'm working on a new poetry collection that I had inspiration for late last night around 9 p.m.
Love that.
Ooh. I've been really wanting to do some poetry.
Me too. I need to be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have this chapbook I wrote, I think 2 years ago now, and I haven't touched it since.
Oh, really? Nailed it.
No, there's walkers outside. Not allowed to have walkers outside.
How dare they?
Yeah, I was part of this poetry as practice class I took in college right when COVID hit. So I had finished up all of my graduation requirements, and then the professor who was teaching it was my advisor. And she was like, you can audit it if you want, because I know you're done with everything and you don't want to spend money. So it'll just be like under the books. So I didn't have to pay anything. She like let me audit it because I didn't fill out the proper paperwork to leave early because of COVID and everything. So it was past the deadline and they wouldn't make exceptions. I just went on a leave of absence. And so I wasn't allowed to audit anything, but she let me. And so in that class, you were supposed to write a poetry chapbook. But yeah, I haven't like written like any poetry since.
That's a great way to get into it, though, is to do a class or a workshop or something that kind of forces you to.
Yeah.
No, I definitely want to take another poetry class maybe when I'm in grad school at some point. So.
Yay.
I have to force myself. I need a class to do poetry.
To commit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. Alexandra's working on Nano project. Just finished the last planned scene, so I have to figure some stuff out.
You can do it. You can do it.
I don't have anything figured out yet. So.
What?
But apparently BookTube has a Wikipedia page and AuthorTube doesn't.
Can you imagine the shade that would be on that page? Like, I'm not sure I'm ready for it. And who's gonna be in charge of it? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
All the misinformation that gets created on the Wikipedia.
Right.
That just sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
Waiting to happen. Exactly.
Hoping to get some poetry written before grocery shopping.
I should have done that
Grocery
today.
shopping.
I should have done that today.
I need to do that too.
Like,
and
yes.
add the first.
Oh, see, yes. Well, then do it. Be the admin so we know it's in good hands.
Yeah.
Yes, so definitely. Yes, nailed it. Okay, good deal. Love the name. That's fun.
Hi from Sweden. Hello.
Hey.
Evening here. So I already got some work done today, but trying to get ahead on my Camp Nano goal because visiting sister this weekend. Nice.
Hey.
Well, hello. Welcome.
Yeah.
Love all the rider dogs, mine sleeping on my lap.
Aw, that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, they don't like my spinny chair as much, so they will come up to me, and sometimes I'll grab them and put them in my lap, but they don't last very long.
Right.
My dog is way too big for that.
What is this magic? They're like, what is going on? This chair that moves.
What are your neighbors up to? Yeah, why are they so loud?
I hope it's music, not like
screaming or something.
Yeah, like a bone saw. You know.
See, Flora and the Fawn. Hello, hello. I wrote a poem about phones.
You did though. That's true story.
Can you share that? I really want to read a poem about fonts. Can you post it in the chat and then somebody can read it?
And it should be in different fonts too.
It should be in different.
Definitely got it.
I don't know if that's possible in the live chat, but that would be really fun.
If it's printed in a book, but I want it in different fonts.
Right? Oh, definitely. I actually have a poetry book.
Don't give it my deal, Shannon. We'll have an epic on Excel.
The way to do it.
I'm listening to music loudly since the beginning of the afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the benefit of living in an old folks home for the last 2 years is nobody's loud after about 9.
I have thin walls. My neighbors are consistently loud. So that's not fun.
That's not fun.
I've been woken up in the middle of the night lots of times.
No.
Yeah, that's why I do appreciate being able to still live at my parents' for right now, just because I do not miss neighbors in college and voices.
Dropping in to show some love. Happy writing, everyone.
It's your relaxed day, JC. You should be chilling. I think I have a text from you I haven't answered. I haven't answered a lot of texts here. Blanket statement now. Hey.
Kelly's here. Hello. And Christy's here. Hello. Yay.
All right.
I made it to the end of the comments. Okay, so I think we should get started with the first sprint. I usually do 20 minutes, so that's what we'll do. Okay, so 20 minutes on the clock, everyone. Happy sprinting, and I hope you get a lot of stuff done. All right. So time's up on the first sprint. How did everybody do? I don't know.
I have to check my word count.
Me too.
I got 491 words.
Nice.
Right, 861 revised. So I'm not writing a whole lot of new words, just a few.
Nice.
I only did 304, but I ate the rest of my lunch.
That's important.
But, yeah.
I'm still nibbling away.
Yeah.
It's like boop, 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 boop.
I wrote 299 in my outline. So
I love it.
yeah. I don't know where I stopped. Melissa showed up. Hello. And binary. Amy North, hello.
Hi, Amy.
Hello.
Joining. And Dharma. Hi, everyone. Love the background for the timer. Seems very magical. Yes, that is
Dawdling Rider, I think.
Dawdling Rider, yes.
Yeah.
And she just put that up too.
That's new.
Let's see. You're keeping up with everything. Such a star. I'm really trying to finish that first draft.
You
will get there.
You can absolutely do it.
Going to all these sprints, and you're making progress every time. So
one word at a time.
That's right.
See, I still got a couple pages to do, so I'm still working.
You've got it, Richard.
No, it's not against the rules.
You're being productive.
Got my third cup of dirty bean water and did a very tiny little bit of planning. So little, you might even say it isn't there.
I'm sure it's great.
Any little bit counts.
Right.
Yes.
More than you had before.
122 words. 304 in lunch sounds great. It does.
I'm in a weird, I can't figure out if I'm gonna be able to fix this because I'm in a weird place where like my character's getting what they want, but it's really the dark night. It's like their worst moment of their life, but everything's actually going. So I may have something to fix here already because I'm like, I'm not sure how I do this. So I may have broken it. We'll see. The day's young. Yeah.
Not many words, but a couple sections of poetry. Nice.
Love to hear it.
Just joining, but edited 4 chapters in my current crime thriller this morning, roughly half of the first act. Good job.
Thriller, I love that.
Yes.
Hello. 252.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job.
And Jenna, 527.
That's really good.
Yes.
Nice. Nice job, everybody. Need all the words in great progress. Yay. What am I doing? Okay. So I had a question I wanted to ask you guys.
Yes.
Just because I'm struggling with this, but how do you balance reading while you're writing? Or do you? Because I've been struggling to read a book for the longest time.
It is so hard. I struggle with that all the time. I am a terrible reader. Like ever since graduating college, it was just like, because it was constantly like just reading for my major, so I wasn't reading for fun.
Yeah.
And then I started to read a little bit more, but I think the last book that I finished was probably over my winter break this year. yeah, so like back in December was probably the last book that I finished. But like I think like for me, what I try to do, and which I also fail to do, is just dedicating like a certain amount of time, like 30 minutes before bed, to read a little bit. Now that I'm back to regular subbing instead of full-time teaching, I think it'll be a little bit easier for me to now I actually could do a little bit of reading, like if I'm covering a study hall or something like that, then I can read during class because I don't have to monitor the students quite as closely as if I was actually teaching them something, which is nice. But yeah, just finding the little moments of time where instead of being on TikTok or Instagram or something, you put those 15 minutes towards finishing a chapter. Because I think it's really interesting that there was like some article that I read like a really long time ago. I don't know what it is anymore. But it was just talking about like all the moments in time that we actually have to dedicate towards what we want to do. So whether it's like writing or reading or art or anything like creative, and just like finding those moments of time where you would be just like scrolling on your phone or catching up on AuthorTube content on YouTube. Yeah. Like even like finding a sprint or like making yourself read for a 20-minute sprint or something. Like I feel like that would be something where you just have to force yourself to do it. And then once you get into the book, maybe it'll be easier to like want to finish the book if it's a good book. But I've been reading classics lately, so it's a little bit more time consuming.
Yeah.
More bandwidth necessary to like enjoy.
So, right, yeah. Exactly. And I've been reading Tender is the Night, which is one of the darkest Fitzgerald books. And it's really good, but like I need to reread pages sometimes if I get distracted, where I'm just like trying to figure out exactly what's happening because there's so many characters too, and just like, oh, it's really good prose, but it's also like it takes a lot of bandwidth. So it's also a book I started in December and I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
So this Radiant Life and Cyanide, they said a couple of things that's what I do. So this Radiant Life says that they do audiobooks, and that's what I found. Now I'm a bit tone deaf, so it makes it hard. So I have to like listen to things over and over again, but I do it like when I'm in the car, going to the gym, whatever it is. And I try to get in that way. And then I think Cyanide said that they do some reading at night in bed, which I find also helps because I've shut down the computer, everything shut off, get in bed, and I read a few pages before I turn to trying to go to sleep.
It also makes me tired. Or is that true to you, Shannon? I mean, when I read, like, I mean, now occasionally I'll get into the right book and I'll find myself at 1 a.m. going like, I did it again. But most of the time it makes me super tired. Or, I'll read a chapter or two and then my eyes get tired and I'm like, okay, we're done. So
I forgot about audiobooks. I did actually listen to my first ever audiobook on my trip to Georgia and back, but I had to like hold it behind my head so I could actually hear it on my my tablet.
That would have been the best vlog.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
I know, and I couldn't. I didn't really record that bit. Like there's a part like where it's facing front where you can kind of hear the audiobook, but I didn't record it like with my head, like keeping the tablet in place behind my neck so I could actually hear it. I should have. That would have been good. But sad.
See, I think this is my issue. Like, I don't think I have the mental space to like consume a book.
Well, and I think for the other thing I'd say, Morgan, is like I never read. Like I always stay in my age category. This is the one I'm reading now. So I always stay in my category, but never my genre. So it's weird. It's like it's not. It doesn't take up the space I need for the writing. So I'm reading more like fantasies and stuff right now because this is kind of a magical realism story. So like I have this space in my head. Plus, it's given me some great ideas for my own story to be like, ooh. But it's not too much, if you know what I mean, where it's so close that I don't know, that you feel like you're taking voice from someone else. I don't know how to explain what I'm by that, but
it's like while I'm reading Shannon's book, I'm trying not to like
take
anything.
It's the same category and genre. So
Well, we get confused all the time. And I don't know how many times I said Morgan to my husband and I meant the Morgan.
Yeah. Or I answer the phone at work and say, "Hi, I'm Morgan. I mean Morgan, not 3 syllables, just 2."
And then how many times I had present tense in my writing because I was so deep into your book, I start writing in present tense in my writing.
You know that? Yeah.
It gets a little confusing in my head
Yeah.
of what was going on. And wait, genres are nonfiction related to what I'm working with. Oh, that makes sense.
I always try to read a craft book while I'm working on something too. Like I've been working through Bird by Bird for quite a while just because I don't have time to read. But that one's been really fun. And then I just picked up Big Magic from, I forget which.
Yeah, I like that book.
Yeah.
I haven't read it, so I bought it, and I'm liking it so far.
Yeah.
Yes. I was just like, I saw it on a stream, and then I was like, oh, that cover is just so beautiful. I have to buy that one. So I did. It's in my bag over here. But yeah, I started that this week. So I was like, I need to finish one before I start one, but whatever.
Yeah.
Can you show the book again, Barrett? I missed it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's Elizabeth Gilbert, Big Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
It's a great, like, I don't know how to describe it. So if you read Eat, Pray, Love, it's not quite like that. It's more of it's like a bigger picture and creative, like for creatives, I think. So, or at least that's what I took away from it. So for most creative people I know, I've said, check it out because it works no matter what your creative thing is. So
yeah,
I'm really liking it. I'm only like 20 pages in so far, but I'm really liking it so far. Yeah. And I like that each snippet that she has, like it builds one part after the next, but they're very, very short chapters. So it's like easy to say like, okay, I'm just going to read like 1 or 2 sections and it's only like 3 or 4 pages. Right. And then you can slowly work through it. So I'm liking that part of it.
Yeah. I hope you love it.
Yeah. Me too.
I have to read every day at least a couple pages or a chapter.
Yes.
I don't know. I just think there's too much going on in my head.
Well, I think that's okay too, right? Like I don't think there's any right way to eat a Reese's,
True.
Yeah.
There is a right way to eat a Twix though.
Oh, that's true. Left or right.
Hi, Annie.
Right.
I haven't seen Annie in a long time because I haven't been to your streams in such a long time. It's been a minute.
But I'm like, I will go at my own pace. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I'm just reading again. I feel like I'm always writing. Yeah.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like I have so many started books. Like I read audiobooks now because they're just easier to consume. But there's like so many that are just half listened to that I haven't finished yet. So not been a problem for me. I can read an ebook at night while listening to audio version of a different book during my daily commute and still get my writing done in the morning. That is a skill.
That's nice. If my commute was longer, I would try to do that. But my school is only like 2-minute drive from me, so I wouldn't get that far into anything.
Oh no.
The power's off. That's sad.
Front row.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, if it's off too long, I guess she'd come over. Came to my living room. Bring your dad. It'll be fun.
The Art of Asking. I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, I haven't either. Art of Asking. Okay.
I think I have, but I don't remember it.
Amanda Palmer is that?
It sounds very familiar.
Yeah, I think so too. Amanda Palmer. Oh, I know that.
Devin is here. Hello.
Hey, Devin.
Yeah.
Love
and they dropped that link to that book.
There's the link.
Oh, perfect.
Courtney's here. Hello. Doing some reading, still undecided on whether I'm joining camp.
Fair enough. It's a lawless swamp here. Welcome. No rules.
Mm-hmm. There's no rules for camp. You can do whatever you want.
It's a 10 anyway.
See, I can't do audiobooks at all. I find I retain information better with the physical book. People look at me so strange when I'm somewhere and pull out a physical book.
I still love physical books.
Yeah.
I do. I can't afford. I'm on a tight leash on the ones I can get, but I do too, JC. I love a book in my hand.
I just bought 6 new books, and I don't know why. I mean, but I did. They're a bunch of middle grade books.
See?
Because I want to start writing I want to get the voice for my middle grade series. So
Yay.
I need to start reading some more middle grade. Hello. Nice to have you.
Welcome. Love new
Make some
people.
writing friends. Well, it's a good place for it.
Welcome, welcome. Absolutely.
Definitely a good place for writing friends.
Let us
Yes.
know what you're working on. We'll cheer you on.
Amanda Palmer is married to Neil Gaiman. She's a musician and performance artist. She did a TED Talk about asking a vulnerability. Ooh.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I think I know who this is. Okay, I'm going to check that out. Thank you. Thank you.
A random fun fact, but I was in a class and I found out one of my peers used to live by Neil Gaiman's house in California. And so she like went to the same high school and stuff as his daughter, and he would go to the high school and do readings and stuff and like chaperone things. And I was just like so jealous. I was like, what, are you kidding me? Because we were reading I think the volume 1 of The Sandman for the class, because there was a class about dreams. And then she said that, and I was like, oh my gosh, just a fun fact. I was like, and you came to Wisconsin? I don't understand, but whatever works, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, start with a page a day. That's great advice.
Yes.
That's a costly endeavor.
But I mean, if you think about it, because ebooks, you don't own ebooks. So if something ever happened to Amazon, the site shut down, whatever, you lose it. You don't own those.
Right.
So.
That's true. I didn't think about that, but that is true.
Mm-hmm.
I usually always buy physicals of the ones I know I'm going to reread. Or people I know, friends, things like that. Those are usually
my AuthorTube collection up there.
Yeah.
We all have it. We all have the AuthorTube shelf of like our friends and the people we, are like, oh, I love their book. So yes, exactly that. But I think we'd all be broke if we had to buy them all.
Yeah.
I know. I need to start utilizing my library more. It's been a really long time since I went to the library, and I've been
once a week.
Nice.
I pick up once a week. Yep.
I need to get back into libraries.
Oh, I love it. Listen, I'll tell you, they are the secret weapon. Well, I guess anyone who's doing TradPub, they're your secret weapon for comp titles when you need them for your query letter. Make good friends with your librarian in your section, and they will give you the most recent best comp titles if you give them your summary. Secret weapon every time.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at comp titles. Just in general.
That's how
I don't know.
made friends with a librarian in the public library who helped me years ago with that. We became friends. She's actually the one who introduced me to Michelle Schusterman. So, or her books, I mean. She liked Michelle's 2 books that she released earlier. So, yeah, anyway, it's helped me. Not got me an agent yet, but allegedly it helps. So,
That's awesome. Because honestly, I have no idea what contemporaries would be like my book, except for like, I guess it's kind of X-Men-y-ish, except in book form. But I don't know. I don't know.
You can do a comic title. You can do a movie title with a book title. You know what I mean? Like mine's going to do that. I'm going to do a movie title and a book title, maybe 2, but definitely a movie title and a book title. So yeah, that works.
Nice.
I'm editing my work project. Oh, I love the magical realism.
Davy Jones and the Six meets One Last Stop.
Oh, I like that. Okay. I'm interested, Ruby. Oh, buddy read. Yes, I would love this. It would be so much fun. Yes to this. Anyone who wants to do this, let me get my brain back on sometime in April and figure this out. I haven't opened email in 2 weeks, so you don't want to put me in charge or anything right now.
I still do the Goodreads challenge, but I don't actually read.
What is it? I'm not a Goodreads user. So is it like is it kind of like a nano for reading, sort of? Like, do you get badges or something?
It's a yearly long goal.
Oh,
usually.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just never used Goodreads.
Oh.
I don't get the...
No, I set the goal and then it doesn't happen.
You're one step ahead of me. I haven't made a reading goal for years. I don't remember the last time.
I think I said 52. I'm going to read a book a week. And I was like, well, I'm not going to do that.
That's a hard one.
The bonus of middle grade is they're shorter.
Yeah.
So you do have that going for you. It does make that a little nicer.
Super villain based on it.
Yeah. Well, oh, I didn't even think of audio. That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, dearest Danielle.
The book is next on my to-buy list. Yay! Thank you. I'm still not through Dune. We're supposed to be doing it next week. I'm gonna be like, I read half of it.
I tried to reread it in December and I couldn't. I remember loving it when I first read it, and then I tried to reread it in December, and I was like, oh, this is a lot more than I remember. Yeah. I was having trouble. Didn't finish.
Crazy, like how much we remember from books we used to love, and then rereading them and seeing like how different it is depending on how much we've grown or our tastes have changed and all of that.
Yes.
I should set my goals a little lower.
That's okay.
I just want to read a book, just one all year.
One a quarter. That's 4
books. Good. That's good.
That's good.
This is like my weight loss goals. Pound a quarter, nailed it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Libby, okay, so I use Libby. So I didn't know they did audiobooks. Is that what you're saying? That I can use my Libby app for audio? Because that's a game changer. I didn't know that. I'll never go to the library again. That's not right. I will.
Books on cassette.
I did used to get the CD ones though from the library and like listen to them. Like 6 CDs.
The first audiobook I listened to was Harry Potter on CD.
Oh yeah, a lot of CDs.
This is so cool. Look at this new thing. I can listen to a book.
When I was a little kid, we had the tapes, and I have like oh my gosh, what was it called? Like the Basset and the Hound. And like Lion King.
Rabbit,
and like all those. I put that into my.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about those.
Yes, I had those too.
All the children's books. Yeah, I still had those. I just recently got rid of my CD player to give it away, but it was I think I still had one like in the tape cassette portion of the CD player.
That's even better.
Yeah. Just still in there, 15 years later.
Should have played it to see if it still played. It probably would.
Yeah. I think it would. Yeah, it was in pretty good condition because I used to listen to CDs like all the time in high school. Still, but I didn't use the tapes because I didn't have any tapes, so I just like left that one in because that was from when I was a kid. But it was purple and it was awesome. But I don't listen to CDs anymore, so it's just like,
Right.
I don't want to spend money on it. My brother has a bunch of CDs, but he has like a big boom box in the basement and stuff. So
okay,
I was like,
you got the setup.
Yeah. Another little girl will love her purple CD player if they're into that.
Okay, we should probably do another sprint.
Tis time. Tis time. All right, here we go. Kill it, everybody.
Yes, 20 minutes on the clock, and then we'll come back and chat again. Happy sprinting.
Perfect.
right. How did we do?
That was 1,218 words revised.
Nice.
Good.
I did no writing whatsoever. I was working on some admin stuff, and I realized I hadn't posted any or scheduled any of my upcoming sprints for camp the rest of April. So I was like working on my thumbnail.
Happy camp, happy quarantine, happy
Hold on.
moon, happy everything. How are we? Are we doing well? I hope so. Has everybody joined the Stream Hoppers United for today?
Why? Wait,
I don't know
why?
what that is.
Why is Jules
Are we
in
hopping all around
my
AuthorTube
StreamYard?
and all of the writing streams today to get all of the right?
That was weird.
What happened?
I don't know.
I'm really confused.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I
Everything-
think it was something I did.
Everything's
Oh,
fine.
It was my fault, whatever it was.
it's a breather.
I was really confused though. But who was speaking? I don't know.
That's why I was like, is it a hacker? Have we been hacked?
No, it was. I didn't stop the
Timer. Oh.
yeah, so it went on to her stream. I was like, what is happening? Because her face popped up there, and I was like, I didn't send her the link, so I was momentarily confused. Anyway.
Okay. Okay.
I was talking what I was doing. So I was working on a thumbnail for my streams, and I'll post those so that they're all people can put on reminders and stuff like that. Because I was like, at first, I have one tomorrow, and it's not scheduled in StreamYard, so I should probably do that.
I just realized today's Sunday when you said that, and I was like, "Oh, that's right. I'm doing this tomorrow at 1, and I don't have that done yet. So I'll do it tomorrow morning, maybe." So stay tuned.
Yeah,
maybe.
I was like, I know myself, and I wouldn't be able to get it out of my mind if I didn't do it. Like, or I'll forget to do it if I don't do it. Like when I think of it, you know.
Fair.
So I was like, we're gonna do it now, and then I'll make myself right on the next one.
Let's see. I finished my chapter, and then I worked on some. I'm going to be on some calls about a house. So that's getting that together. Waiting on my husband to check his texts so I can make decisions. So that's my day.
Nice.
I don't know what I did anymore. I did some more outlining. And then I was looking through, because I used Save the Cat and I used the snowflake method. So I was looking up some stuff on how to do that and stuff. So, yeah.
I like the snowflake method.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Jeannie Noble's here. Hello.
Lizzie, I just got her book in the mail.
Yes, I'm supposed to be getting her. It hasn't arrived yet.
Let's see. Wonderful. Hope you like it. Be gentle on me if you hate it. And then she's even here.
It was like you took over.
Yeah, I was
like, I knew I heard her voice, and I was like, okay, have we been hacked?
Right.
But yes, you're welcome. And there's the link for the book if you all want to pick that up.
Awesome.
Thank you. Stare at the page and listen to the same song on repeat. I do that all the time. Yes.
Relatable.
441 words. Nice. Finished the chapter. I was editing and did a little bit of work on my query. Ooh, querying.
I know. It's brutal, but you can do it.
Stream invasion.
I know.
Annie did no writing. That's okay.
Proud of you, Annie. Schoolwork counts.
Sometimes you gotta force yourself not to do work, you know?
Yeah.
That's called self-care right there.
That's right.
I didn't say hello to Sam, so hello, Sam. Thank you for coming. Got a half page edited. Nice. Did about 600 words. I think I'm almost done with the draft.
Good.
That's huge. Way to go.
Yes.
It's awesome.
36 words. I'm stuck in a father-boyfriend type conversation, and I'm having trouble wrapping it up.
I can see why. There's so much to say.
Ate some lunch. Well, I warmed up leftovers from lunch yesterday. A catfish po' boy. Ooh.
Sounds yummy.
Good.
It does.
Got my bearings on where I am so I can start writing.
Perfect.
188 words. Just started my camp project today. Nice.
Yes. No, it is. It's being picked up from the P.O. box and brought to me. So yes, it has arrived. It's just my middle delivery person has not delivered it to me.
I polished, that's edited 42 pages today. Good job. That's a lot.
Wow.
That's great.
Wait, sorry, real quick. Richard, is that a 282 page manuscript then? Did I read that right? Did anybody else see that? That's a lot of pages. Yeah.
Oh, I kind of read this. He has total 240, but he got 42 of those done. But I don't know. That's how I interpreted it.
Got it.
That's
how I interpreted it.
Okay, got it. Okay. I was like,
240 total to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Is anyone looking for a CP? What are you writing?
Yeah, what genre, category, and what timeline do you need it back in?
Yeah.
Well, I know that she talked about what she was writing earlier. Was it the magical realism one? I think.
Yes.
That was adult contemporary.
Yeah.
So timeline, give a timeline then.
Okay, she's not a big fantasy reader.
Oh, okay.
Because I did ask her, what do you like to read for your CP? Because, just that kind of helps out.
Mm-hmm.
No, that does. Yeah, that's a good question.
Stuff. I'm kind of knocked out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The father has a
boyfriend. I know. I was like, this story is getting interesting, Cyanide. No. It came. Sorry. It came. It just because of a situation. I did a stupid thing in Christmas and gave my home address. And I'm not doing that anymore. So I have a PO box that's in a totally different town, and my mom collects it and brings it to me once a month. So although she was here, she forgot to stop the mailbox for me. But she did confirm that I had received the package, so it is there.
And I'm so sorry that happened to you, Barrett.
No. Oh God, I gave it. What are you talking about? That was me. It was like, here's my address.
I know, but if I hadn't,
I should have thought of that before. Margaret Pinard was like, can't even believe you did that. I'm like, yes, I know. I recognize now the naivete that I had going on in my world. Up until Christmas. Yeah. So anyway, that's why Jenny started.
It's hard.
Yes. Okay. Good. That's what I thought. You're a good chunk through then. That's like Shannon said. You've got a third of the book, right, Shannon? That you've gotten through yours already revised. I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, Eva, they're home.
Yeah.
Home. I got a text. She's like, I made it. That's what a CP is. Critique partner.
Mm-hmm. So somebody you switch stories usually, and you critique each other's stuff.
Morgan and I, we're critique partners right now for each other. She's reading my third book, and I'm reading her second book.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you work together, kind of the stronger that bond will become. They can catch more because they see your stuff more. Like with each time you guys work together, it'll get cleaner, and you'll get better and better at catching each other's stuff. Or at least that's how it worked with mine.
Yeah.
But you don't connect with every CP either, because I've had some that just didn't understand my writing, or I didn't understand theirs, and you walk away
the
from
notes.
Okay.
Have you had that where you didn't understand something? I mean, the writing maybe they got, but I just didn't get the notes, or like I wasn't connecting with like how to, So I think no fault of anybody. I think when that happens.
Right, because we all have our own preferences, what we like to read, anyways.
Yeah, that's like dating.
Yeah, it is.
It's
gotta date. gotta date a lot of critique partners before you find the one that fits.
Just keep going until you find them.
That's why I made the video. Critique partners suck before I found before I found good ones. I was like, this is not. I can't work with these people.
Right.
Let's see. Put a slide bed back together today.
I want that bed for us. I tried to say if we put it in king size. Ricky was like, I don't think that's enough.
I would love a slide bed. I had one when I was young. I want one.
What is a slide bed? I don't think I know what that is.
A bunk bed with a slide, right?
Oh, like it literally has a slide on it.
Legit.
I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like you can like slide at different places in the room, like it's on wheels, like.
Just like
now using stomach muscles to get out of it.
Can you imagine like cats or dogs, like any animal would be like, this is the best thing ever. So
Oh, definitely. I think my dogs would be afraid of the slide though, to be honest.
Oh well,
yeah.
I don't know how they would fare, but that would be a fun experiment though.
I feel like I'm so alone because I don't read fantasy much. The premise really has to get me.
That's understandable. I think AuthorTube's heavy on fantasy, so it's just
it is
where you are here. I think in general, I don't think it's that quite as uneven as it feels. Maybe.
Yeah.
Didn't someone earlier say they had a thriller?
Yes, Dharma.
Crime thriller.
Yes,
Dharma.
So that's not fantasy,
right?
So I don't know.
Well, and Jenny. Let's see. No, Jenna is in the chat, right? Jenna writes romance, also writes adult. Again, romance, but still, adult. So I'm not the same category, but we'll find somebody. I'm trying to think. New adult. Aphrodite Lee writes new adult. I'm trying to think else I know that's new adult or new adult. I'll think on it, Ruby, and throw out names as the synapses click.
Oh, about CPs. Oh.
Sunday afternoon, we're all full and ready for a nap.
Yes.
It's hard.
Okay.
Oh.
Grocery shopping.
Do you love it or hate it? Either love it or hate it. Like it's my favorite thing to do, favorite chore, whatever. Ricky hates it. So,
I hate it.
I hate it.
Grocery store is my happy place.
I don't like going in public.
No. Well, I don't like public anymore, Shannon, at all. So I'm with you on that now, 100%. But I do like the grocery store just because all the pretty veggies and things. And I like to be like, what are we going to make? It's possibilities.
I love all the
do you like cooking?
Fruits and veggie section.
I do. Yeah.
Which I don't like cooking. I feel like I'm wasting time every time.
Yeah, Ricky does. Yeah, that's it. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Like I just want to eat. I don't want to think about
what
I'm going to make. What I'm going to buy is too much.
Planning is hard on top of everything else.
I know.
Another perk of living at home for me. I don't have to worry about that.
Richard Holiday. How did I forget Richard Holiday? Hello, Ruby. Richard Holiday writes adult stories. Our very own. What am I talking about? Right there.
Well, Emmy, you are in good company here because you've got Morgan and Barrett are MG writers.
Yes, definitely.
Trying to be.
Yeah, well, exactly. We're working on it.
I'm barely there, but yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you're back. I need to text you and catch up. Sorry, Eva, I've had family here all weekend. No, hers are developmental edits. She should It's in the eye of the beholder, Richard. Exactly.
Yeah.
Love it.
I tried it The Hobbit like 6 times.
Me too.
I started it. I didn't finish it.
The Hobbit was a bedtime story for me. My dad used to read it to my brother and I.
I think that would be fun though. Like being read to that story might I don't know. Like when I had to sit down and hold that encyclopedia, I was just like, I don't know.
Right. I think I got through most of the first Lord of the Rings book, but then I didn't finish it because it's just so long and I couldn't. I don't know. It's just too much scenery. I was like, okay, we're walking again. all right. And then we're walking again.
Yeah.
A lot of older fantasy novels are walking novels.
Yeah.
There's tons of walking and traveling.
I guess that's probably true, isn't it? I never really thought about
fantasy, though. I also couldn't read Harry Potter. I got through half of the first book. I couldn't.
Really?
No.
I read them.
I hated the prose.
I love them.
I mean, they were past my time. I was an adult by the time they came out, but I still, I mean, I will say.
I have the illustrated editions
they were
that I'm
around when I
reading
was a kid, and people really liked them. I did watch the movies. I think the first movie came out when I was in second grade, and I remember watching it in second grade. And it was really good, and I liked that. But then, like, once I got into the Warrior series instead, it was like there was like two cliques. It was either the Harry Potter people in my elementary school, and then it was the Warriors people in elementary school.
And you were like,
I fell in with the Warriors.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved magic and everything, but I think I read and I just couldn't get into it in the first book. And I recently, because they were on Kindle Unlimited, I like downloaded it.
How did it hold up?
I still couldn't.
I kind of grew up reading them because I think it came out when I was 9?
First book was 97. So
97?
97.
Oh, I was 7. So yeah, my older sister read them, and then that made me read them. But she stopped at book 4, I think.
That's the thick one, right? The order. Yeah.
And then she just texted me yesterday. She said, "I'm officially a millennial because I just finished Harry Potter." And I was like, "Well, just took you how long?" But okay.
I mean, to be fair, I've always said that a third of that book should have been cut, but
the fourth one was my favorite.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 72,000 favorite.
After the fourth one, I was kind of like, okay, we can wrap it up.
There's just a lot that I would have cut. That's all. I was like, this is what you can do when you're all powerful in publishing.
Yeah.
Like, you just write and write and write and write. They're like, just keep going. Just give us.
Like Sarah J. Maas.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect example.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair. 100% fair, Sam. 100% fair. No. Yes. Here, I've just been off charts for 6 weeks, so I'll come back.
I think he was talking about the slide bed.
Yeah.
Like how tall before your feet hang off the end.
Yeah.
Contemporary and sci-fi.
Oh, okay.
I tried writing a sci-fi.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. We've got several good sci-fi people. Doll Cecile Runo is sci-fi. Yeah. If you're looking for
Zara,
it's adult Zara and sci-fi is also a new adult.
I wrote a YA new adult sci-fi for last year's NaNoWriMo or 2020 NaNoWriMo. But I haven't even touched it since I wrote it, so I don't know what I'll do with it. We'll see.
It's always there.
It's there though. First draft is done.
On the weekend, we're one car family. So are we. Mm. There's too many people on the weekend.
Yeah.
Agreed. I'm 6'2" too.
I am not. I'm very short.
No, not in my budget, Michael. Trust. Yes, all of that. That should be merch. Oh, speaking of merch, I just bought some of Eva's.
Oh,
my new mouse pad.
Nice.
Isn't that fun? And it's got all the genres on it.
Yeah, I like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Plug for Bookend Lane.
We also have merch for the AuthorTube Writing Conference.
Yes, bring it up. We're halfway. You should talk about it again.
Yeah.
So the AuthorTube Writing Conference of 2022. It's coming in July. Right now, we have applications open for speakers and guest speakers if they would like to sign up to present material on the topics of writing and or publishing. And we have some really great guest speakers who are already on board. And Dale L. Roberts from Self-Publishing with Dale is our keynote speaker. And we're just really, really excited for this event.
It's going to be great.
Applications close 15 May.
Okay, so 6 weeks.
Yes.
And there's a website, right? Is there a website?
There is.
For sign up?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and Devin just dropped it in the chat.
Oh, Devin.
Thanks, Devin.
I feel like I'm behind the comments.
They just keep on going.
Barrett is my middle name, Richard. Well, wait, now I'm curious. What's Eva's middle name? I'm always, when people are like, it's hard, I'm like, well, how hard is it?
Well, what is it?
Yeah, I'm like, what is it? Challenge me. I write fantasy stories, so I know weird names.
Right? You're not a real fantasy writer until you have weird names.
Exactly, with like a key in the back to explain how to pronounce it.
Right?
Should be in your cat.
Oh.
No. I think it's, I think I don't have the bandwidth, as we were talking about earlier. It's a me problem, not a
story problem.
Not a story problem.
Just a me thing.
Also, like dating, it's me, not you.
Oh, that's Richard's guess for her middle name.
That's a good name, actually.
I like that. Serenity.
Richard's summer holiday.
Yeah.
Is it really Eva's
No.
name?
There is no way that is. No.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, that is, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, what are they talking about? I hope it's good things. I just saw the drinks. I was like, I don't know where we're headed here, but
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I do love that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Aisle 3.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you, Annie.
Order of the Phoenix was the longest one.
That was
the one I hated Harry, and I was like done with him.
Well, that was when he got really moody and like dark.
And he started yelling at people, and everything was in all caps. And I'm like, why is he yelling?
And it was so long, just so long. There were just parts where I was like, there is so much here.
Yeah.
I just have never, I just never liked her prose very well, at least in the book one. I couldn't attach to it. It was just too storyteller-y for me. I like it better when it's like either like more limited or more like pure omnipresent when you know whose perspective it's coming from. Whereas it felt like a fairy tale narration and it didn't really suit the vibes.
Fair.
I missed the colleague discount.
I don't know why I never worked at a supermarket much as I love them.
I worked at 2 grocery stores, and in both of them, I got no discounts. So
Ricky used to get so frustrated because I'd give him the list, and he'd be like, I don't understand why you do it this way, because it's in order of the store. Like the list is laid out by the way you're going to watch. And he was like, his eyes lit up, and he was like, what? And I was like, yes, how do you make a list? Like, that just made the most sense. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, did you not watch Supermarket Sweep as a kid? Like, that's exactly how you get me going.
That's amazing. I love that. That's a great idea. I've never done that before.
Oh, it helps. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
To not forget
you gotta make sure you really know the order of the grocery store in order to do it that way, though. If you're not familiar with the grocery store, you might run into a problem.
This is true.
Yeah.
You know, when you go enough that like half the staff knows you, like even when you're masked, like that's when you're like, okay, I'm here too.
I started doing that too, Barrett, like making the list with the store. Because when I was out on my own for the first time, it was when I was in the military and I was stationed at Fort Lewis. And there, the grocery store on base, it had arrows in the aisle, and you could only go in the aisle with those arrows. You were not allowed to go against them. So you had to start here and then go up and down the aisles how they push you. And so I just started making my grocery list based off of that, and ever since it's just stuck.
It's the way I know how. You know, it's like it's just in my brain. It's like, and he'd always say, he's like, why do we always have to go to the grocery store a few times before you like make the list? And I was like, that's why, because I'm learning the store,
learning how it works all that.
Yeah. Great idea. I'll have to do that once I move for grad school. I'll have to eye out and walk my grocery stores.
Yes. Well, and if you ever need the only way I got through grad school was pot meals, like crock pot meals and things that were easy. Like put them in, turn them on, leave them.
Yeah.
Got several cookbooks of those that I can send you like on my little scanner. So don't buy any crock pot cookbooks. I have them all.
I will definitely take you up on that, Barrett. That sounds amazing.
Yes.
I definitely need to buy a crock pot.
Lifesaver.
Like, amazing.
One of the instant pot things.
Oh, the pressure cooker. Game changed too. Yes.
Oh, Facebook name is first and middle.
Oh, okay. We're not going to say it out loud because we're live, but I do now know what it is.
Let me go back and look because I don't even know what it is.
I don't remember either.
Oh, it's not a secret, so I can say it. It's TN.
Oh, I feel like I knew that.
Yeah. Or I think, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Eva, but it's TIENNE, I think.
Yeah, TIANNE, isn't that it? How you spell it?
TIANNE? Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm a bad friend. I have an open Facebook. I don't
know. Okay, let me just go through the rest of the comments.
I don't think I have many AuthorTube friends on my Facebook at all. I'm in a couple of the groups or whatever, but I don't think anybody's friended me.
I don't use mine enough. I mean, I'm about half of mine is AuthorTube people, but I really don't use mine much. So
I use it to message people for like Messenger, and then when I used to post more in the groups for like promoting when my channel was smaller than it is now. Now I'm trying the strategy of not promoting it as much so that the algorithm can like pick up my stuff more. But it nerves me out. I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna work. So it feels so weird. Because my channel's going up on 2 years in 7 days.
Congratulations, that's big.
Thank you.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I am not sure. I think it comes up on Sunday, and I don't know, Morgan. I might be on your channel that day. I'm not sure.
Yeah, is it the 10th or the 17th? The 10th, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think I was gonna message you, Morgan, about that because I feel like I just had some family something come up that I think is on the 10th too, and I think it's around that time, so I might not be able to stay on for as long.
I'll jump in and cover the back half of Haley's if I'm already not scheduled for that one. I haven't looked at my email.
You're already scheduled.
Oh, well then never mind. I'll just expand.
Let's see. Yeah, I need to order from the app more.
Hot noodles.
Because my family is great about planning things and then not telling me.
Oh, yeah.
And then being like, but you have to do this. And I'm like, okay. Yeah.
I love that.
Please do it. I do that because that's funny.
That's really funny.
Do I have to pay you a royalty, Richard? Pronounced differently. Okay. All right, interesting. Now I want to know how it's pronounced.
I think she says it's like Diane, but with a T. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Diane. Okay, cool.
Okay.
It's unique. Is it like family name? I don't know. You don't have to tell the whole room.
Tell us all about it.
Your whole family history. Go.
We're going to do a light credit check.
Oh, geez. Richard.
Oh, Richard.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
Exactly. You're in the totally wrong aisle.
There's links to Haley's Facebook page.
Yay. He's always punny. Hi, Regina.
My mom's just a weirdo.
Well,
that's why my name is spelled so weird, because she didn't like it with 2 N's in cursive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. My older half sister is a Shanna, Shanna. So at first when I met you, I had to like catch myself to not Shanna, and wrong person. Not the same.
That's right. There are so many different ways to spell Haley. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yes.
That's true. My other sister's name is Haley, by the way.
Oh, really?
We could be sisters here. No.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the youngest is Haley. Yeah. Okay, are we doing one more?
Yeah, sprint time. Oh wait, I lost the timer now because.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Because it went on.
Yeah. Let's pull that back up.
And Haley, I'm coming over to your channel on Tuesday. I'm trying to remember what day. Wednesday. I have it in my book. I should have just looked. So
yes.
I had to write everything down.
I'll pop in and say hello.
It's another thumbnail I have to make and post.
Yeah, Wednesday.
All right.
Okay.
Nice to be with you.
20 minutes, and then we will chat again. Happy sprinting. Okay, we're back.
Yay.
So how did everyone do during that sprint?
Got 929 words revised.
Nice. I again did not do writing. I kept messing with thumbnails, and Shannon, I just got our thumbnail done for April 6th. So
And I still have to give you my links.
yes, you do. Yeah, no rush. We still got a few days and everything. So I was just like, you know what? I really want to get that done because then I won't have to worry about it, and then I can focus on writing and stuff later.
Right.
And just gotta love admin stuff.
Right.
What did I do? Let's see. I wrote about 100 words more on my outline. I'm just trying to figure out like what's the next level to ramp up the stakes since this is the last book. So I don't want it to fall flat. So
Understandable.
Yeah.
Who likes a flat book? Unless you're a kid and you have picture books. Those are pretty flat.
Flat.
Yeah.
Board books.
The pop-up books.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
I didn't do much writing. I did a lot of herding cats on that sprint. So so we just threw more money at a problem, and we'll see in about 30 minutes if that's enough money to fix the problem.
Well, I hope it works out.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Crazy.
Another day.
Right.
Hello, Margaret.
Howdy.
How did your stream go?
If everyone's up for it, we'll do one more. If not, then yes, I like to do 4. But if you all have somewhere to go, that's fine. Just let me know. 8 more hours. No.
Devin.
Tammy's here. Hello. How are you?
It's been so long.
Howdy.
Well, Tammy's a realtor, so I could be griping to Tammy about this market right now and be like, you know what I'm talking about.
Folded and put away laundry as I'm done editing for today. Nice progress.
I don't like the folding, but the putting away is so satisfying. Like when the basket's empty and you're like, nailed it. The folding, I don't like that part.
Just all of it is kind of bad. I have a little pile sitting on my bed right now, and then more in the washing machine.
I cook, he does laundry, so it works well.
I need to make that deal.
Yeah. Well, he like opened my eyes to this whole new like sorting thing, and like by colors and temperature, all these things. I was just like, what? You don't just dump it in with like all the things? And he was like, no, and looked at me like horrified. And he was like, I'm going to start doing this. And I was like, that's great.
Like, okay, good.
Because clearly I'm not doing it right. So take over.
Sam got 2 pages edited.
Ooh,
Jenna,
Jenna.
618. Nice.
Kitty. And you sit here tapping my arm like, let me up.
Yeah.
We're ready for his close-up.
The power of the dog.
Yay.
What is that about?
So the power of the dog, I may skip that one. Yeah.
Don't know what that is.
Planning
out my schedule and goals for this quarter. I have not done that yet, so you are ahead of me.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't done much. I wrote down everything that was happening in April. But besides that,
yeah, I set up I haven't put anything on it, but I set up the calendar.
Morgan's energy is my energy. I haven't actually filled out the calendar, but I know where it is in my closet.
I mean, I know I have my streaming calendar. That's it.
One step at a time.
Baby steps.
I mean, that wasn't hard because I used Notion, so I just had the template, and I just pushed create new template. Yeah. That's what I did. Still refining my query. It's helping me nail down some subplot issues I'm having. That's good.
That's good.
See, 298. Nice.
Awesome.
Went running after my live stream. Proud.
Wow.
Yeah.
On purpose?
Yes. She's
was chasing you.
I know. Is someone chasing you? Are you okay?
Finished first draft. It's bad. And it's a measly 22K. Well, it's done. And you did it. So congratulations.
Add to it with each pass.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I keep getting notifications from my eye doctor that I'm due for an appointment, and I'm like, no, because I don't want to spend more money on lenses because my prescription changes literally every time I go.
That's the beauty of aging. That does stop. Or at least it did for me. It just stopped getting worse.
Yeah, mine fluctuates. Like sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse, and I'm like, choose. Like each eye changes.
Yeah, hundreds of dollars later, you're like, I've never seen your kitty this much. This is like really like either it's like dinner time soon or like there's something coming up that's like it's just
he's just been missing me.
Oh.
I've been so busy with writing the book this past month and everything, and just excuse me, I'm at door, so I had to go get him.
Good. I'm glad. Good. I saw it was up. I'll watch the rest of it later.
Neighbors are always listening to their music, same playlist over and over, and it annoys me.
Oh my God.
I did when I lived in DC, and this happened to me. I was in a tiny studio, and my neighbors and I had to work at night, and they'd be loud and crazy. I did earplugs and then headphones with not really like just ambient noise, so I could work. But I don't know. That was what I had to do because I couldn't afford more than the $1,900 a month rent plus the $250 parking for a studio that was 400 square feet. Like I was doing good.
That's crazy.
Definitely to every spread.
Nice.
9K. Nice.
Great, Emmy. Way to go.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm jealous.
You know.
That's good. I tried running once. Run again. Just once. And I was like, no.
I used to run a lot more, like at the end, towards the end of my high school. That was like one of my go-to workouts was running. And then I went on a trip in my junior year, and I popped out my knee because of like the cobblestones and everything. It was a trip to Italy. And so then like it never like fully recovered. So then I had to stop running. And then I finally last March, I went to a chiropractor and it popped back in. And suddenly it was like a lot easier to walk around. And I waited like 5-6 years, and it was such a
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So a part of me wants to try it again because I hated it, but it was like I feel like with any other like workout thing, I don't get many results at all. But like the most results I ever had in like my weight loss stuff was when I was doing running as a part of my routine.
I used to run 7 miles a day.
Oh wow! Oh, I was never like that, but
sounds intense.
It's very intense.
I did by car. That counts. I did a good 7 by car. I walk like I was a hiker. Like I liked running was not my thing, but like I could definitely go on long hikes. Was more my jam. Where I could like sit and take in some scenery, like and enjoy it once in a while. And be like, okay, let's take a break.
Yeah.
But I admire the runners. I'm always like, go, keep going. You've got this.
I loved it when I did it. Yeah. I mean, I'd hit that runner's high right before 2 miles, and I just felt like I could run forever.
Yeah. That's cool.
Posted a reel. Okay.
Winning. And listen, you know, getting dressed for the day for me is a big
win. That's a win.
Exactly.
a toss-up if that happens.
Same, Regina. The planning ahead like months at a time. I did.
Another bed deconstructed.
I mean, you guys should set up a side hustle at this point of like the installed beds.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh, it probably is. I didn't even think of that, Margaret. That's funny. But it was that loud. Like they were just that loud, and you know.
That's crazy. I hate how people are just so inconsiderate of neighbors in like apartments and stuff. It's just so one thing I'm nervous about when I do move out is like hoping that I'd have decent neighbors. I mean, I'd be living in like grad school / faculty housing.
Oh, that'll help.
So hopefully those types of peeps will be more considerate, but we'll see.
Top floor apartment.
Yeah, I think the one I'm looking at is like a townhome type style, so at least there would be nobody above me. It'd just be next door.
Yeah.
As long as I get the one I want. That depends. That's always the question.
Yeah. Oh, good. That's really cool. I love that.
Marathon training. Awesome.
My sister's done a few. Never been a runner cycling though. Oh, I could do that. I could get into that probably.
Not good at bikes.
More like roller skates it is.
No, anything with wheels that's not a car. I can't.
Not even electric.
Mm-mm.
Those electric bikes now.
Listen, those look downright scary. We have the scooters in St. Louis.
Yeah, there's a bunch of scooters around here.
We got scooters too. Yeah,
there was a whole news story on like injuries of people riding into buses, like, curb checking themselves and like breaking bones. Like I was like, nope, not for me.
No,
we have them in like our downtown areas and a few different cities in Wisconsin, and I haven't tried one yet because I don't know like what app or whatever you need to rent it out or whatever. But I don't know. It looks a little sketchy to me. I'm like, I don't know. My balance is a little bit
that's the thing. No.
Even when I walk, I don't know. Like I remember using like regular scooters as a kid, and I have a scar in my hand from falling off a scooter when I was a kid because I got a rock stuck in my hand.
Oh.
Because I was going down this like really steep, I had a neighbor who had a really steep driveway, and we're going down and like turning, and there was a little patch of gravel, and it like caught on the wheel and turned, so that I caught myself. And then after that, I was like, yeah, not a great idea.
Yeah, I would love like a mall walking situation, like a mall. If I could find that in St. Louis to just walk the mall on like Tuesdays at 10.
I like cross-country skiing. I like cross-country.
Oh, that'd probably be fun. I feel like that'd be kind of...
Yeah, that's a similar thing.
Yeah, I could get into that. The only reason the mall appealed is they have those massage chairs, so I could like do a couple. Oh, yeah. Like, let's do a massage chair. Let's reward ourselves.
Reward ourselves, yeah. Right. I would totally do that, honestly. That sounds worth it. Yeah. My college had massage chairs in different buildings, and you can... Yeah, it was amazing. I would just like go and just like sit in one of the massage chair rooms for a while and like read one of my books for my English major. It was amazing.
That sounds amazing. My school just charged an exorbitant amount of money for books.
Like, I mean, we did that too.
I did a whole lot for us.
But at least we had a massage chair. Yeah. At first, we only had the one in the wellness center, and then by the time I graduated, there was like different stations in different dorms. And actually, my room was like around the corner from one my senior year, and I was an RA, so I had a key to it, so I could like lock it and unlock it whenever I wanted to go in.
That's cool.
It was amazing.
This is true.
Yeah, unfortunately, COVID cut it short, and then somebody also broke it.
All it takes is one bum to ruin it for everybody. One person. Americans are not. This is true.
Yeah, this is true.
Richard reminds me of it every time I'm house hunting, and I'd send him links before times when I thought it would be easy to buy a home. And he was like, oh, wow, those are so big. We buy rabbit hutches here. And so I laughed at like, you know, the difference in the expectations. Plus intergenerational living. probably more the norm.
Man,
Okay.
I'm done trying.
I feel like bikes are pretty safe though. Like especially if you've seen the really wide tire ones. There's a guy in our building whose grandson has a really like wide tire bike that I'm like, that looks very sturdy. Doesn't have a basket, which I would love, but
I'm just not coordinated.
My
husband took me on a bike ride like to the gas station. I about died. I was on the side of the road panting. It was awful.
Please vlog it.
No, it's not happening again.
Morgan rides a bike. The vlog.
My stepmom and I were taking bike rides last summer into the fall. It was nice. It took a while to get used to it. The first time I was like, because it had been a while, I'm like, my butt hurt for like a week. It was not fun. But I got used to it over time.
Yeah.
I don't think bike seats are comfortable.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
It depends on the bike too. Some of them are like super narrow. They're just like a little triangle. And I'm like, that does not fit my butt. And then other ones are like bigger.
Since I've had 2 kids, riding a bike, it doesn't care how big the seat is. It hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not alone in the walking and the massage chairs yet.
I wish my dentist had massage chairs. That would make going to the dentist so much better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know the Scooter 500. Listen, I'm in, and I would get serious about it. Like get flames on the side. I'm telling you, this could be a thing.
See, I liked the idea of the bikes that just have like the backup generator thing for like hills and stuff.
Yes.
Like I'd be down for that. I'd be just like, all right, time to go up. And then I'll just do like zoom.
Exactly. It's like I need the cheat then.
Right. I need the cheat too. Get this under control.
Right. And I can't do a Peloton until after we buy a house, Richard, because no big purchases.
My friend has a Peloton and he really likes it, but I'm like, I don't know about that. That sounds...
I think we want to do this mirror thing. Ricky's been researching it forever, and he gets some discount on it next summer. And so he's like, maybe we'll do that. I'm like, okay, that's a long time away, so I can work up to the excitement.
The mirror one does look cool because then it's just like you don't have to worry about like
stuff
the app or getting onto your TV or anything. It's just right there.
Right. So we'll see. I don't know. We only do those things if he gets discounts because I'm cheap. So I don't need it.
I feel that.
Now, see, this I could get down with just because, again, I've gotten very used to the old folks' home community life.
Yeah, where we rented the house in Georgia for my friend's wedding, there was constantly people driving around the streets in golf carts. It was kind of crazy because that was just how they got around on the island was golf carts.
Yeah. It was that way there's some town in Arizona that my mom rented a place for like 3 months last summer. And same thing. They all drove golf carts like all around the little community to the grocery store. They had like golf cart parking, and then on the other side of the store, like for real cars. Like,
wow.
So I was like, this is a whole new way of living.
That's crazy. I like that though.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't think I want
to know. My grandfather built houses for a living, and the house he built for himself and my grandma, he had mirrors on the wall and on the ceiling in the bedroom.
That's one of those design choices that when you walk in to see it, oh, bye, Emmy. When you walk in to see it, you're kind of like, Yeah. Like, I know what you were doing in here.
As a kid, I had no idea, but as an adult, I look back and like, oh, that was gross.
Yeah, right? It's like a little different when you're like, I used to play on that bed. Yes, it's Sun City. It was actually Sun City. That is exactly where it was.
Yes, yeah, I do not like the idea of just waking up and seeing myself. Like above me. No. Like, I don't want to ruin my morning by seeing my head. Like
breathe right strip. My hair is a mess. Like this is not cute in the morning. Like the people who do their vlogs from bed, like they wake up in bed. Like Zara does it sometimes. She's like, I just woke up. And I'm like, I would never film that. I was like, because that scene would be so staged. Like,
Oh yeah, you get ready first, and
get ready to lay in the bed.
Back into bed.
Hello.
Exactly. Ricky's on the side like that is not the truth, which he does all the time. He's like, that is not what reality is. I'm like, okay, calm down.
Charles, ready?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, the unicycle. Now, see, that's like coordination. Like that's what I'm like.
Yes.
Oh,
That would never happen for me.
Sorry.
Adult big wheels. I could get an adult big wheel.
Same. I love big wheels.
You guys can ride your bikes and I'll be on the big wheel.
Well, what about rollerblades? Like rollerblades you could do, right?
What? Just because like they're all in a straight line, so there's still like an element of balance to rollerblades.
Oh, okay.
But like
even old style ones,
skates, I can't do.
You can get the old style skates where it had four wheels on each foot.
I was still bad at that.
I couldn't parties.
I would be on the wall.
Four wheels ones. My balance was so bad on the four wheels ones. I could only do the roller blades.
Oh.
Like I was the opposite. Like I could not balance on the one with the four. Like I couldn't figure out how to like make myself move.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But maybe because I did like figure skating when I was a kid.
That
too,
might be
so like easy.
Different, yeah.
Back and forth. Never did that either.
I was gonna say limbo was my jam. Like with the roller rink as a kid, when they bust out that limbo pole, I was like, "Get out the way!"
That was not me. I was on the sideline.
I see. I was like, "This is my moment to shine." I was like, "Here I am."
Nope. I was the one there said, "Get off the wall." And the you can't hang on to the wall.
No walls allowed.
So no skating trip on the riding retreat.
I'll still go. I'll just hang on the side and just wave as you guys pass.
Maybe we can get a sidecar. Oh, the 3-wheel bike is cool.
Okay, we're gonna do another sprint, so we're not on for too long.
Anybody ever use Heelys?
No.
I always wanted them. They came out when I was in middle school, and I had friends who had them, and my mom refused to buy me them. And now I look back, and I'm like, you know, it probably wouldn't have worked out for me anyways.
I'd probably fall straight on my back, honestly.
Yeah.
I did Heelys.
Still low-key want to try them one day, though.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Life goals.
Just make sure you're insured.
Yeah.
I'm still on my mom's insurance until I'm 26, so.
Then do it soon. I know a sidecar was like, me too. I'm trying to remember the cartoon. There was a cartoon when I was a kid. I don't know if it was Oliver and Company. One of them. There's a scene where they're in a motorcycle and a sidecar, and I just thought
Oliver and Company.
Yeah. The coolest thing I'd ever seen. I was like, I need one of those.
Okay. Gonna do another sprint. This will be our last sprint.
Yay.
Okay. All right. Happy sprinting, everybody. All right. That was the end of our last sprint of the day. How did everyone do that time?
That was my best one at 2,488 words revised.
Nice.
I finished up the new scene and revised the last scene in chapter 9.
Woohoo!
So it's still not done, but it was a lot of deleting old stuff that doesn't happen in the new outline. So the last scene is about 900 words, but I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my Camp Nano because I did manage to get through at least one through of that scene. So that makes me feel good at least.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not cheating that much. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have a question for Haley. Do you think you'll do any content about what it's like to rewrite a book? I've never done that, so I'm just curious of like the process and like what your process is for it and stuff. Like, bits on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I talk about it a little bit in my writing vlogs that I've done for this specific novel. I've had some rewriting content on that, but it's definitely on my to be done list for later for more like, I guess more just like chatty videos about rewriting and what that is. And I think I also kind of go through it in my re-outlining vlogs that I did.
Yeah,
that's when I talk more about
the
process of why I'm replotting or why I have to rewrite versus just delete or redo it and keeping versus getting rid of. And
well, I think it'd be interesting to see how you've grown, because I think that's kind of what it would be like, sort of, is like you go back and look at what you've written and be like, wow, like, look, I see this differently, or depending on how much time you've had between.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I still had like chapter 6 and 7 I hadn't touched since I first really wrote them, and some of the other chapters like I was able to kind of revise and edit a little bit here and there, but these ones like were back in like 2016 when I first started the novel, and I hadn't touched. So like my style and everything is completely different than it was back then, and so those chapters I haven't started the whole rewrite because at least like the plot stuff is staying the same. But that one I'm gonna go in and have to like rewrite it paragraph by paragraph. So that'll be really interesting, and I'll definitely vlog that or talk about that when I get there. But I was like, I gotta prioritize just getting the whole of this done before I go in and do
add more
line by line rewriting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, all I did was admin things, so that was me.
Thanks.
I didn't do anything. I just ate because I was hungry. So I ate something and then that was it.
Good.
Oh, I was going to say nothing. I forgot I was hosting for a second.
That's a win. That's a win because you were, but that's good.
Okay, comments. Okay, let's see. Margaret got 451. Declared a victory if I write every day this month.
Yeah.
That's a good goal.
I would.
Oh, yeah. And Gwenna came back. Let's see. 420.
That is
almost done with this project. Yay.
Yes. Way to go, Jenna.
Sam got a page and a half edited.
Love to see it, Sam.
And 412.
Nice.
Way to go.
Good stuff.
Tiffany's back. She has power.
Yes.
Yay!
She said her dad was like stalking the workman. I was like, he needs his own show.
Started editing another chapter.
There you go, Ruby.
We're coming in halfway. I got an email and 2 work calls. Yay.
Nice.
Yay.
You're welcome. Finish eating, going to try and chill before getting more words.
Yay. Sounds good.
Cross
go.
13K.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely strong.
Yeah. Coming out of, she and I were both in the last year of no work, like hard to write. So it's good when it's flowing, and that's good. I had the bad idea to go back. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Sounds like
I've done that before.
Yeah. I did that for years.
Yeah.
So-
I figured you just take it and you set aside and start something new. Let your subconscious work on it.
Yeah.
That's a good way of looking at it. I never thought of it that way.
I'm happy that I took the last week to like not do too much with my book because I feel like it's coming at a much better flow now with camp than if I had tried harder to do stuff in last week. So we did a lot of Netflix binging on my end.
Needed the break.
A whole little refresh.
Yeah.
Right?
Ricky and I got sucked into that Inventing Anna, like sucked in.
Oh, I watched that.
We both read the article like that it's based on. So like when we saw the series, we're like, oh, we got to watch this. And it did not disappoint. Like we got
it was good.
Just like, how did she like?
Right.
Like how, you know?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Goodness.
Bless him.
I actually played that in the background while I was doing other things, but I liked it.
Oh no, we did the same like laundry and stuff. But yes, it's for anybody who hasn't seen it, it's just amazing to see how much money someone was almost able to borrow from major institutions like
big banks and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Just mind-boggling.
It helped that she had an eidetic memory. She knew how to use the information.
Yeah.
To her benefit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just truly just fascinating individual. Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes, Inventing Anna.
I can imagine.
Oh, good night. Good night. I love that name. Yeah. Please keep coming back just so I have a reason to say it.
Yes.
Oh, Laura Nichols.
Check
IG.
I will. Check
Wow, I misspelled her name.
Haley was just saying Haley could be spelled like so many different ways.
Yeah,
it's okay. It doesn't faze me at all when people misspell my name. I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. I had one of the professors that I got into grad school for misspelled my name, and then he wrote me this like long apology, and I was just like, it's fine, but thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man. I was like, I'm glad you care enough to apologize, but
that's sweet.
Moved a dozen more things from here to there, then grabbed a muffin. I'm not consuming enough food or doing all this work.
That is my motto for life.
Yes.
I'm not consuming enough calories for all this.
Look, he's barking at your dog barking.
Yeah. I thought I saw Haley's dog barking at somebody else's pet earlier. I don't know whose it was, but there was a noise, and I was like, I think Haley's her dog heard that. He sat up. I was like,
oh yeah. Let's see.
Empathy barking.
Exactly.
Yay.
All right, that's the end of the comments, and we did it.
Yay.
We made it.
Okay, so we can do outros, and then yeah.
All right,
And then
like
we can start with Barrett. I don't know this direction. Yeah, I did it.
Hi, my name is Barrett Laurie. I am going to do all through Camp Nano writing sprints on Mondays at 1. So if you want to write with me, come hang out at 1 o'clock, and we'll hang then for 2 hours. I see you got to work on it and make it better. I'll have it better next time.
Is that 1 o'clock Central Time?
Oh yes, Central Standard. Yes, okay. I'm in. Yes.
I finally don't work on Mondays anymore. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow, Barrett. Yes. I'll try to remember.
You'll know it's happening if I get the thumbnail up.
Perfect. Sounds good. Once it's up, I'll hit reminder.
Right.
All right. Well, once again, my name is Haley. My channel is Haley Writes. I am streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Central. I also just finished in the not this stream, but the last stream, making a Google form. So if you want to co-host with me at all during April, you can fill that out or DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is HMStevens___ writes. So a little bit more complicated. It has my last name in it, in case you were curious about what that was. And then I post some writing blogs too. So once I figure out what the heck is wrong with my phone, that it won't process videos or upload it, I will start getting those out again and start planning some other videos. I'm also going on a writing retreat for the month of May in Colorado. So I'm going to try to pre-record some stuff to go out in May, but I'm going to be kind of on a hiatus in May. I'll be in the Rocky Mountains writing. There will probably be like 0 service. So I'll be kind of absent a little bit for May, but then start off strong again in June. So hope to see you guys there. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to me. That would be awesome. I just made it past 230, so help me get to 250 and 300 and then more.
Awesome. And I'm Shannon, writing under the pen name SC Huston. My channel is under SC Huston, where I publish content about writing and self-publishing your work. And I'm also working with my partner, Jenna O'Malley, to bring the first AuthorTube Writing Conference to the YouTube platform, which will be free for everybody to attend. We are looking for guest speakers and speakers who would like to share any information that they have about writing and or publishing. Again, you can go to the AuthorTubeWritingConference.com website. You can also find the introduction video on my channel. And there are the links for the forms to sign up in there, as well as the guide that breaks down everything about the AuthorTube Writing Conference. And I am actually, just checked it this morning, I am like within like 6 or 7 people of crossing 200. So I'm getting really close to that.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's major.
Yeah, so everybody's links are down in the description. So if you're not subscribed to somebody, check out the description and go subscribe to all of their things because they're amazing.
Thanks for having me on, Morgan.
Yes, thank you, Morgan. This was fun.
Thank you for joining.
Good to see Shannon. Good to finally get to stream, Haley. I will get in your IG sometime this week when I rejoin society.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
Oh, I love you, Laura. I'm so late on reading your thing. I'm sorry. My life's been insane. Forgive me.
Oh, and there's the link for more streams somewhere at the top.
Wow,
Laura. So sweet.
Lauren,
and there's the link to her Instagram.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what's crazy?
That's
awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.